Hey guys, it's me, Sweet Cocoa Girl. Have you ever felt you were lost in a world of desperate despair? Well, I'm going through that right now. So don't feel like you're all alone in that. I'm here to talk with you, not about what I usually talk about, makeup tips, Not makeup tips, how to get yourself perfectly clean, but no. I'm here to help you. I was just watching YouTube, normal average day. And then, all of a sudden, you start feeling that you're missing something. But you can already tell because, I was watching videos about parents getting, girls getting reunited with their fathers. And I started to cry a little bit because my father left me when I was 2 and I haven't seen him since. I feel like that you just want to commit suicide. You're like lost in this world filled with desperate despair and loneliness, and you feel like no one's out there. But don't worry, you're not alone. I'm in it with you. And more than 30% of our population in the US or wherever you are always has children who have barely even known their parents. I only got to know mine for 2 years, and then my parents split up. So if you're feeling sad, and you feel like you're lost in this world of desperate despair, you're just not alone. Don't worry. I feel your pain. I'm going through it exactly. I feel so lost and lonely. And if you have any questions on trying how to deal with it, I don't know, go to Google because I don't have your answers. I'm just still, needing help. More than 15% of our population who has been feeling this, what I'm feeling, has tried to commit suicide. And most of them actually managed to end up killing themselves because they felt that they weren't wanted. Like God didn't want him. Remember, if you hold up your hand to God like this and try to reach for him, you don't have to. Because he's always in here. I don't care if he's Christian, Jewish, just look up to the person, you can trust. That's if you're Muslim or Christian or even Jewish. Just know that that person that you trust is always going to be with you. I'm Christian, but my parents were Jewish. It's weird. My mom, she's Jewish. My grandparents are Jewish, not my parents. So I don't really have a dad, but still. I'm Christian, and as I think and I feel like I cry, I know that God's inside my heart, and he wants to help me. He wants to help you. He wants to know that we're not alone. He feels sad too. He lost his son because he had to give him up to go help the world learn about, God, and how God will help you show you the way. But still, you don't need to feel sad or even scared or alone, because you know that your parents or your friends or even an adult you trust will always be there to guide you. You don't need to be worried. You just need to know that God is in your hands and you trust him and that he trusts you. You know how many sins you do. You know how many sin, if you sin so much. Jesus died on that cross because he knows that when his life when he died on that cross, it lifted all the sins off of people. When I heard the song about how Jesus died, and it just made me feel like I don't have any pressure on the sins when I get smarter. But anyway, off topic. Just remember, you're not alone. A lot of girls, even boys, cry every night because they feel like the world doesn't want them, because they don't have a dad. They don't have anyone to listen to them. Like, I have this putty. My older brother gave it to me. His actual father gave it to him. My little brother and older brother both get to see their father all the time. I don't. But you know that this was for my other stepdad. It still means a lot to me. I used to have this actual leap pad. I don't think I have it. But I do have this bookcase. Let me go grab it. Okay, so I got this Harry Potter. Oh man, let me fix this so you can read it. It's maybe backwards, but still. There's a Harry Potter bookcase, and my real father sent it to me when I was maybe 3, but I didn't get to see him. It said, "Happy birthday, Sophia. I love you." But I don't really know him. So I was like, who's this man who just sent me this? I was like, Mommy, who is this? What is this from? Who gave me this? She's like, that's your father. I'm like, I thought he left us. I thought he didn't love me. She's like, my mom's like, well, he still loves you. He doesn't care, even if you're far apart. Right now, but still, to this day, I do not know where he is. Maybe he lives in Thailand. He could be anywhere on this earth. He could even be dead. But I never got to really meet him. And Matthew Challenger, if you're watching this, no, you made a huge mistake leaving me. It scarred my mom. It scarred your daughter, who is only 2 years old when you left her. She never grew up with a dad. She grew up with a stepdad who was mean and so rude. He loved yelling at her, and it really made her sad. So remember, you made a huge mistake. Anyway, back on topic. Remember, you don't need to commit suicide. Don't put the stake in your chest. Just, or whatever, knife, gun, and shoot it. And just don't. Remember, God, or whoever your person in the sky, you can trust, is always with you every step of the way. And you do not have to be scared. There is nothing to be sad about not having a father. Even if you're adopted, you still know if you're adopted by a family, you may not be blood born with them, but they adopted you because they felt that they needed to help you. They're your family no matter what. Even if you don't know you're adopted or what, you just need to appreciate them while you have them. Because my mom, her mom just passed away a few days ago, and she is so depressed. And she never realized how much her mom meant to her until she passed away. So always remember that your parents, or even if your adoptive parents or foster parents, you may feel like they don't want you, but they do. They wanted you. If they didn't want you, you wouldn't even be in their care. You wouldn't even be with them. So remember, you don't need to commit suicide. I am trying to raise awareness, because a lot of women in this world, even my aunt, she tried to commit suicide just last week because her boyfriend, who she had 2 children, I think, with, left her. And she felt like the whole world, not even God, wanted her. And he tried to attempt to commit suicide. And right now, she's still young in the hospital. And instead of giving it, she had this big knife that she was going to use in the kitchen to cut, But when she remembered about how her boyfriend left her that a few days before, she grabbed the knife and did this. She was so close. And then when my cousin Dominic. He walked in and she ended up stabbing like right here instead of right here. So thank God, if it wasn't for my cousin, my aunt would have been dead right now. So raise awareness. Make sure all your friends, let them know. Just go to church. Please do this. I need to make sure everyone stays alive. Thank you. And as always, please sub, like, and punch that notification bell. And see you guys later. Bye.